Godefroid Kurth was a celebrated Belgian historian. He is known for his histories of the city of Liège in the Middle Ages and of Belgium, of his Catholic account in Les Origines de la civilisation moderne of the formation of modern Europe, and for his defense of the medieval guild system. Life. Godefroid Kurth was born the 11th of May 1847 in Arles, the capital of the Belgian province of Luxembourg. His father, a former soldier from Cologne, became a police commissioner in Arles, but died 1850. The family spoke Luxembourgish at home and he learned French in primary school. He entered the Royal Athenaeum of Arles and in 1865 the Normal School of Liège, where he completed his studies in 1869. That same year he was appointed professor of French at the Ateneo de Liège. He became chair of medieval history and Belgian history at the University of Liège in 1873, where he encountered difficulties because of his strongly held Catholic views. Kurth was considered ultramontane by his contemporaries. His study of the medieval guild system brought an increased appreciation of the principles of charity, brotherhood, and justice and led to his becoming one of the founders of the Christian democratic movement. Liège. Hawken said of him, Godefroid Kurth, the last of the Romantic historians and the first of the technical historians in Belgium. In 1873 Kurth was awarded a PhD in historical sciences. One of his students, Henry Perrin, became a noted historian. Hawken considered them the founders of the scientific method of history in Belgium. Kurth modeled his pedagogy on that of instituted by the German historian Leopold von Ranke at the University of Berlin. In 1906 he was promoted to emeritus status and left the university to director of the Belgian Historical Institute of Rome. Kurth was repulsed by the consequences of the German invasion and the fighting in Belgium with their accompanying atrocities on the civilian population. Relying on testimony, including the killings of Arschot, he wrote The Prussian The Getaway in Belgium, which, unfinished at his death, was published posthumously. Cardinal Désiré Joseph Mercier wrote in the preface that Kurth, whose family origins were German, was overwhelmed by the invasion, its iniquity, its atrocities, its sham. Godefroid Kurth wrote over 500 books and journal articles, including contributions to the Catholic Encyclopedia. He died at ASSE on 4 January 1916. Les Origines de la civilisation, published in 1886, The Origins of Modern Civilization, brought him an international reputation. It was also somewhat controversial in that Kurth drew a direct connection between the civilizing principle of Christianity and the development of modern civilization. Works. Kurth's style is consciously literary, lively, and flamboyant. However, Kurth's version of history is also notably technical. It is founded on rigorous principles of historical criticism, extensive mastery of philology and profound knowledge of the sources and other works. His Clovis, Noga de Liège, and La Cité de Liège au Moyen Âge remain indispensable reference works. Books. Cato the Elder, Biographical Study, Bruges, Davilwy 1872. The Origins of Modern Civilization, Leuven, Ch. Peters, 1886. Leprosy in the West Before the Crusades, Paris, Alphonse Picard, 1891. Poetic Story Merovingian, Brussels, Belgian Society Bookshop, 1893. The Linguistic Border in Belgium and Northern France, Brussels, Belgian Society Bookshop, 1898. Das Deutsche und der Deutsche Verein Belgien, Arlen Nobel, Willems, 1896. The Church at Turning Points in History, Brussels, Belgian Society Bookshop, 1900. St. Boniface, Paris, Le Coffre Col. The Saints, 1902. Cork City in the Middle Ages, Brussels, Liège, De Witt, Cormax and de Martiu, 1909. Mizraim, Memories of Egypt, Albert de Witt, 1912. Frankish Studies, Paris, Brussels. Honoré Champion, Albert Dewitt, 1919. Articles, St. Gregory of Tours and Classical Studies in the 6th Century. Review of Historical Issues, Volume 24, 1878. The Beaumont Belgian Act, Crowned Memoirs and Other Memoranda, Volume 31, 1881. A Biography of Bishop Nogger, the 12th Century. Bulletin of the Royal Commission of History, 1891. The Nationalities in Auvergne in the 6th Century. The Royal Academy of Science Bulletins, Letters and Fine Arts of Belgium, Volume 4, April 1900. The Dukes and Counts of Auvergne in the 6th Century. Auvergne Review, September 1900. The Origins of the City of Liège, Bulletin of the Liège Archaeological Institute, Volume 35, 1905. What Wonder the Germans? The 20th Century, 1906. Research on the Origin of the Parishes of Liège, Bulletin of the Art Society and History of the Diocese of Liège, Volume